Hello listeners, we're back with another SLP short from our My Rugby League Story series. This time you get to hear the story of one of my co-hosts on the show. It's Alan's turn. So here's Alan with his little summary of his life so far as a rugby league fan and the happenstance that led him to picking Bradford Bulls of all the clubs on his West Yorkshire doorstep to go and support. Then stick around after for an SLP update as we start to kick 2021 into full life. But here's Alan.
My first memory of watching league is from matches on the BBC. For some reason, a Wigan match in the Challenge Cup sticks in my mind, putting up a cricket score against some unlucky opponent. Also, of course, the finals, which were always played in the sunshine, in my memories at least. This is why I think matches on terrestrial TV are so important, even if the entertainment market has changed beyond recognition since. Living in the midst of Clec Huddersfield as a youngster, I had no obvious choice of team, but lots of potential ones within a short distance. It could have been one of the heavy woolen duo of Batley or Dewsbury, but in the end it was a toss-up between Leeds and Bradford. As it happened, Bradford were playing at home on a weekend in 1993 that my dad could take me to, and that was that. My dad had actually followed Leeds in the 1970s, heading to Wembley for their cup final matches, but he had lapsed as a fan, no doubt family life getting in the way. I saw quite a few matches that first season at Odsal and the occasional away trip, including a visit to Central Park as Bradford were in with a shout of the league. As it was, they came up just short of Wigan on points difference, but I was hooked. If a match called off after 15 minutes in the freezing fog doesn't put you off, I don't think anything would. Super League brought success and good times. Being in the crowd at Huddersfield in '96 for the Challenge Cup semi-final and the Don Valley Stadium the next year to see us win the league for the first time for many years were defining moments for my early fanhood. The next decade had its difficult moments, mainly around controversial final defeats, but on balance it was a great time to be a fan. Many trophies collected and fully embracing the summer era. It felt like Bullmania was here to stay. Obviously we all know what happened next. If 1993 to 2006 were the good, 2007 to 2018 were definitely the bad and the ugly. It's hard to imagine a more spectacular fall from grace. Every light at the end of the tunnel seemed to be just another train bearing bad news. Managing to secure promotion back to the Championship at the end of the 2018 season with a nail-biting win at Odsal against Workington might not be as glorious as wins at Old Trafford, but it meant just as much to me. This entire period certainly left its mark. It leaves you questioning why you stick with a team, but I've found that loyalty endures through thick and thin, success, failure, different stadiums and all of that. The red, amber and black runs deep, it seems.
Cool, thanks Alan for recording your tale there. Alan will be back in your ears again soon, and if you want to share your rugby league story with us, then get in touch, superleaguepod@gmail.com. If, like John recently, you want to share your story over a chat, we can sort that, do get in touch, or you can write it down for us to read out and email it to us, that's fine too. Or like Alan, in this instalment of My Rugby League Story, you want to record it yourself, we love that as well. Just get in touch. Now, for the announcement I teased. The 2021 SLP Fan Predictions will be going live on Saturday the 20th of February. Look out for the link to the trusty old Google form on Twitter @SuperleaguePod and Facebook.com/SuperleaguePod. Make sure to like, retweet, share, all that, as well as giving us your predictions. Let's get 2021 off to a great start for SLP and try to bring your pals into the SLP family. Let's see what everyone thinks will happen this year. You'll have a 3-week window to make your predictions, and then in mid-March we'll be sharing them, as well as our own, with you all in our season preview show before we get back into the weekly grind. By then, of course, it will have been a year since any of us were able to stand on a rugby league terrace and clap, scream, sing, and all the things we like, which is a bit of a sobering thought, but hopefully we will all be back there soon. And until then, stay safe and get thinking up your say whats. Say what?